3, 2, 1. Hi guys, it's me Peter, your friendly gay psychic medium from Lowell, Massachusetts. As you can see, today we are doing the reading outside the studio and I'm really excited. And next to me, my sitter is...
My name is Daniel, born in New York, raised in Boston.
Okay, awesome. All right. I'm really excited for you to be here.
Too.
And thank you so much for doing this.
No, thank you.
Have you done this before?
Not in this, no.
Okay.
Like similar readings in a way, but not like what you're capable of doing, not necessarily like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what a psychic medium is?
Go ahead and tell me.
So a psychic medium is when I a conduit between the physical and the spirit world. So basically I relay messages. I communicate with people who have departed from your side.
Do you see them too?
I do. I see them. So I am a clairvoyant, which means I see things in my mind's eyes. They relay messages through that way. And other time they'll tap into my other senses, such as hearing or mostly feeling and a sense of knowing. And when we go through this, just tell me yes or no. Refrain from telling me too much. It's my job to relay that information. If things don't make sense, don't worry about it. We'll clarify that and just have fun. With you, there's a lot of like female energy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot coming through. And I'm getting too specifically. I was getting like a grandmother feeling kind of. And she's holding you by the hand. This is what I'm getting. I feel like there's a huge connection with you.
I had a dream about her last night.
Okay. Did you not know how she passed or something? Weren't you weren't?
I was very absent.
Okay.
I was very like detached.
Because she's showing me like more like younger. I don't know why. She wants to bring up the memories of being a child, but also not knowing how she passed. Does that make sense? Like kind of not there. This is what I'm getting.
Okay, that would make sense. I mean, I wasn't very present during her like last year, but she was definitely around when I was younger.
Does the 2 ring a bell? Like the February?
February. Does February ring a bell?
No, it's okay. Don't worry. Trust me. I can be
probably.
I can also be muddy. No one's fault. So
no, I don't accept that.
Yeah.
You see clarity.
Thank you. So earlier when we were driving to here, I was getting kind of like you're more of a loner, kind of the outcast. This is what I'm getting. I'm not saying like you're a loner,
I am.
But everyone kind of don't get what you're feeling. Even just your friends in general, kind of your mindset is a little different from everyone. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Kind of just more of the outside of the box, but people recognize the uniqueness about you. But I think you kind of just enjoy more being inside. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because that's what you're kind of just in your own little world. I don't know why she's doing this. I don't know if she's folding something. Like, I don't know if she's folding a box or if you have a box. Like
she used to read cards.
Oh, okay. Because you see my hands, so spirits will use that. Like literally, like I'm seeing like her like flipping or folding. I don't know if you have a box. Maybe she have a cards inside the box. But usually when I'm shuffling cards, literally legit, I'm holding my cards like this. Thick accent. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like
she's Dominican.
Yeah, like really thick accent.
Is she trying to speak in English?
I think she's trying to speak Spanish to me, but I don't understand it. But it's so weird. Like really strong.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
she's Dominican. She's fluent in Spanish, and her English wasn't always very that great.
Yeah. I don't know if you know a lot about her, but I feel like a lot of people try to close her off. Does that make sense to you? Like kind of pull her back a little bit. I'm getting her like kind of wanting to be a little bit more out there, but it was just kind of. Does that make sense to you?
I can see that. Like there were certain things that she believed in that she eventually stopped kind of like being open about because of religion and it's being seen as witchcraft. So I can see.
Was it a gay male that passed?
If you're saying gay male, yes, there is someone that passed.
Because I'm getting the woman like. Does that make sense?
Okay.
That to me it's like feminine energy.
Yes.
Does that make sense? But wanting to be younger, but older. Does that make sense?
The way you just said it though, too, like that was. I feel like you just channeled him. Yeah, it was my uncle.
Was he a little bit lighter though?
Yeah, lighter skin.
Yes, he's coming in lighter skin, and I'm seeing like lush hair, but feminine energy, but talking. Literally, he's talking about how young just being young, like the energy of just being a younger woman. Like that's like his inner beast. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm getting to your energy. Do you not give yourself enough credit of exploring your artistry. Does that make sense? Because he's letting me know that because I feel like this man did a lot for himself, even though his time wasn't. I don't know if his time wasn't.
It was short.
It was short, and he didn't get to do much. But I feel like he did it.
He did it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He's saying that even though you put yourself down a lot about your creative side, he's acknowledging that he's taking in your inspiration. It's weird.
Wow.
And I think that's just his way of just acknowledging that you need to give yourself a little bit more credit.
No.
But when I see someone's energy with their face down like this, that usually with the hand and cover their face, to me that's depression. I'm not saying you're going through depression.
I'm most of the time depressed.
Yeah, he's acknowledging that you're going through some depression right now.
Yeah.
I'm seeing you like alone and by the window. I don't know if you're always by the window. To me, when I get like a window, you by the window, that's almost like you wanting to explore the outside world, but still being kept behind. And that's on your doing. Does that make sense? It's like you're seeing everything out there, but you're still not like lifting up the window to get the fresh air. And that's what I'm getting. That was the symbolic image. And Uncle is showing up. And I think it's awesome that even though he's on the other side, he's still being inspired by you. And you need to keep doing that. Have you ever been to Seattle?
No.
What's the talk? Have you ever thought, what's going on?
I always thought about, like, not always, but that's been in my head. I played it out ever since someone made a comment about the there and how my energy potentially could be a match.
There's good energy in Seattle for some reason. Yes. Look into that. I mean, I'm feeling good about it too. I don't know why. I'm seeing Seattle. Like I'm getting just really good energy of you. Once you start making that move, it's going to happen. But right now, they want you to get away from being in that place of being stagnant. Do you hate Boston? I'm getting like
I don't really like it here.
Yeah, I'm getting like, it's getting icky.
Like,
you know?
yeah, it does feel icky.
Yeah, I feel like you're so icky in where you're living. It's like
Yes.
there's nothing else. There's nothing new. They want you to just take that step and really just go out, explore. Do you have like a family emblem? No.
Like symbolically?
Symbolically, like a amphibian.
There is a spirit animal that I do believe I have.
Okay, what is it?
It's a frog.
It's a frog? Okay. Maybe frogs are amphibians, right? Yeah. Right? I think that's...
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're like, is that what they call them? Oh my God, don't ask me. I'm like, I don't
I think
know.
it is. I'm fat too.
Okay, yeah, but
I'm seeing it connected to like your ancestors. That's what I'm getting. That's
I can
why.
believe that because I made the conclusion that that was my spirit animal a few years ago because of just the events adding up, and I'm just like, this is my spirit animal.
Yeah.
And then I looked into it and I'm like, this is really relatable. And so yeah.
So the fact that frogs has hind legs and they jump forward, that's telling you to jump forward. Does that make
Okay.
sense? To keep going forward. Don't look back.
Okay.
You know, I think it's time for you to
Take a leap.
take a leap and
Yeah.
stop being too. I feel like
Timid and
you know
afraid.
what's funny? You're not afraid of. I feel like you're not afraid of rejection. You're afraid of yourself, and this is what I'm getting. Does that make sense? I feel like you're afraid of failure. Failing. You're afraid of just. I don't know. I can't pinpoint it, but I'm getting what internally like it's almost like you're hurting yourself. Does that make sense? It's not so much of seeking out there. I feel like you know it's out there, but it's just it's so stuck here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Do you have any questions? I usually end up with one question.
I have a question, I do.
Yes.
And I'm wondering about my brother.
Because I can't control
Okay.
where spirit comes in, but I really want to see if I can get him to come in a little closer. Don't tell me too much.
Okay.
Let's just go with,
Little by little.
yeah.
Okay, I was living with him. And it was in Florida, Orlando. And
When he passed, what happened here?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Well, he lost
You can say it.
oxygen.
Oxygen. imagine.
And so there was brain damage.
Okay, because he just showed me like pressure points. Like it just went. I'm getting like, if I'm correct, if I'm sitting in his energy, is with you, he's expressive, smiling. I don't know if that's true. I'm gonna see if it's him. But with other people, it's like zip. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is he an introvert?
Yes.
Because I'm getting him falling back again.
Yes. More so than me.
Yeah. Were you supposed to see him in December at one point before he went up, before he passed?
There's one thing that in January, like New Year's, I have like this way on my chest that I wish I did what I really wanted to do, which was to spend New Year's with him, but my mom was visiting. And she was going through my grandmother's loss, her mom's loss, and she's like, I want to go out. You know, I don't want to be indoors.
Yeah.
And so to honor her wishes, we went out, but my brother was still like, this is like his last year of life. And so his health wasn't really good.
Yeah.
And so walking long distances was not like an option for him. He's not really talking to you, huh?
No.
Come on, bro.
I'm sorry.
I'm not surprised because as soon as they got the dream of my grandmother, I'm like, my grandmother's gonna be the one that shows up.
Yeah. Does he have an A in his name? Like beginning of his name?
His middle name.
Like yours?
Like me.
Yeah.
It starts with an A.
He's talking, okay, same height,
A little
a
taller.
little taller, yeah. He's talking about the similarity. People will say twin when we're younger all the time. This is what he's saying. He's recognizing. He's talking about dad. I don't know if he was really close to the dad or...
We were trying to like build a connection more.
Okay.
Like in his last year, like we visited our dad more often than we ever did, and we did it together.
What's the significance of July?
July.
What's the anniversary for him in July?
Not necessarily an anniversary, but his son's birthday is in July.
Okay. He's talking about the July, the anniversary, so...
Oh, there's an anniversary. He also had an anniversary in July with his wife.
Yeah, he's bringing up July. It's like his happy moment.
Okay.
Yeah. That's funny. Look at now he wants to come through, and the sun's shining. Do you guys ever share shoes?
I'm wearing it.
Literally, he just showed me your shoes.
I'm wearing them.
He recognized the shoes. I don't know
Yeah,
if
bro.
he's like,
Don't wear them.
yeah, that's what he's saying. He's like, take off
Why
my
are you wearing my shoes?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
I know,
Oh
bro.
my gosh.
I could see him say that. Like, why are you wearing my shoes, man?
Does he work a lot with his hand?
When he was dealing with his like health stuff, like he would be shaky with his hands.
Yeah, he showed
And he
me
didn't
hands.
like that.
Oh, okay.
He didn't like
There's a talk about him saying that, there's a lot of problems that he had before his death. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But he
A lot
said
of health
that
issues.
he's like at peace right now. And I think that's
Good.
why I was getting reckless, because I feel like he's just saying that his life is just, it's almost like one after another. Does that make sense? It's like it could never, his health. It's almost
Oh my
like,
God,
yeah,
that's exactly what he said. It would be one thing after another.
He's like running. I don't know why. This man is like sprinting.
He likes to run.
Yeah, he's like sprinting right now. He's like,
Yeah, I can
He's
do
like,
it.
Yeah, he's like, I'm doing this now.
Because he couldn't do that.
He's telling me it's weird because all three of them just went off. He wants you to go for it. I don't know if he says man a lot, like he's saying man, like this is what you gotta do, man. Like I don't know if he says that, but he's saying man, like you gotta just keep going forward with your dream.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, this
Like,
is what he's
he
saying. Does he say that? Because he's saying man.
He's like, come on, man. Like, yes, he
he's
does
saying
that.
and he wants you to keep going and stop being behind yourself and live for him. Okay, I'm so glad he came through towards the last. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to bring him forward.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That was tough, and I really enjoyed about this shoes.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm wearing it. Like,
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for doing this.
Okay.
Like,
Daniel Alejandro.
Daniel,
Yeah.
can you give me
You're
a
right.
snippet of what you doing with the vocals?
One of my favorite things that I like doing is the Advil commercial.
Okay. He's really talented.
And it's like, nothing is proven more effective or longer lasting than Advil for a long lasting relief of muscle aches. Count on Advil.
Yes, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time and